Hey guys, making a video here as some people asked me on how to improve your attack or defense or basically the different statistics. And this video I will concentrate on how to improve your attack, and it will apply to both mages and knights and archers. So here you have your guy. If you click on the picture, and you have your physical attack here and magic attack here if you're a mage. And there are several factors you can do to become stronger in the attack. One is gems. So you see here I have level 4, for example, physical attack gem. It adds 112. Level 3 adds 84 and level 2 adds 64. I don't think I have a level 5 to give you a comparison, but if I remember correctly it was 172 or something like that. So the gems go on the, of course, on the items, and if you want to go all the way into attack, which is what I recommend, then put attack gem on all the items. So if you have only one place, put only attack. If you have more places, then start putting the second thing that you need. It can be different from case to case. In my case, I concentrate on magic defense because I'm a knight and I want to have a balanced defense, and also that magic defense is important in catacombs, but I'll talk about that in the defense video later. So gems come in the equipment, and then you have your soul engraving, which is open from, I think it was level 35. And here you can take soul these soul crystals to get more levels. And the soul crystals you can get in various places. When you play the game, you will see you get soul crystals, so you know where it is. The bigger amounts you get from events, special events, and after the finals of the guild war, if your guild wins the finals. So here you see I have the soul engraving level 22. That means that if I look at my sword, for example, I have the plus 112 attack gem, but also another 24 additional because of the 22% soul engraving. So get that as high as you can. Next we have stats where you have invisible things. The invisible things are if you go to your guild and you go to guild skills. So in the guild skills, the power boost for knights and archers and the intellect boost for mages are the things which increase by 40 your intelligence or your power. That means 40 you multiplied by 4 to get to the points. So that's 160 magic attack or 160 physical attack. And you don't get, like you see here, power plus 240. You don't get 240, you always get plus 40. It adds up to 240 what you already have. So here I have level 5 power boost, which gives me plus 200 power. So that 200 power is then 800 physical attack. Next place you get power is let me see, academy. In the academy, hero physical attack or hero magical attack if you're a mage, but physical attack if you are a knight or an archer. Pump that up to the maximum. That is your priority. For me, that is my priority number 1. Gold is my priority number 2. I get those two up. My priority number 3 is magic defense as a knight. I suggest the same for archers and for mages also. Again, the reason catacombs. I'll cover that in the defense video. So that's the academy. Where else? Blacksmith can give you more. So first of all, in enchantments. So if I take my Titan jewel, you see I have 236 in white color physical attack, and I have plus 429, and of course that comes from enchantments. So enchant to the maximum to your abilities, then you will get also additional attack from that. Next, so socketing I covered, so you put the sockets. Synthesize, that's another place, a very difficult place to get additional, and that's in the legendary weapons. So you can get your weapon turned into a legendary weapon with legendary stones, which you get from nightmare dungeons, and then of course you can enchant it to a higher level. So for example, I've managed to get one item to that, so that's my ring. I got it to the legendary level, and then it's a level 40 ring, but if it's enchanted to the maximum, it will have the same power as a level 50 ring. So that's another place. But of course, for attack, it's only it's not rings. Rings are for health. For attack, it's jewels, and the sword. Next is Astrals. So you want to have a physical attack. I have here plus 720, ideally orange if you can find it. And if you are a mage, you want magical attack. Further to that, if you can have additional critical damage. Then you can do more critical attacks. And with determination, you have additional increase in your critical damage. So that is visible here, critical 905. So that's not directly changing your attack numbers, but it is making you do critical hits more. Next, let me see if somewhere else. Then you have various attack potions. So in guild territory, you can buy for level 50 the big bottle power potion or intelligence potion, or this medium power potion, but most of the time I get the cheaper level 3 power potion, which will give you plus 70 attack. It's only 10,000 gold, it's not a big deal, but if you want to go less, you can get level 2 or level 1 at lower levels. That's also sufficient. Let me see if I can think of something else to improve the attack. Yeah, I have something else, 2 more things actually. So in the skills, both mages and all the classes have it. You have a passive which increases your physical attack, or for mages, magical attack. So if you put your skills there, your attack will go up. And then you can also do more damage, but the attack will not go up by having higher levels of the skills. So here you see my ultimate slasher is doing 150% damage plus 300 with a damage boost of 25, or the Delphic is doing 340 plus 560 with a 25 damage boost. So increasing your skills also does that. The other thing that does that is refinement. So a lot of people maybe don't understand how refinement works, but you take your an item that you have these stats, and what you want to do is you want to have your attack, which is physical attack or magical attack, or power, or magic, or intelligence for mages. So for archers and knights, it's physical attack and power. For mages, it is magical attack and intelligence. And you want to have that for all of the items. And the only way you can get that, and I have that for every item. The hardest is of course to get both to exist on the same item, but most of the time you can get one of them for sure. And you need these refinement crystals depending on the level of the item to refine them and see if you can get lucky and get better statistics. So that's very, very important, and you can never have enough of these refinement crystals. They always run out, and to get more of them you recycle equipment that you find in dungeons. So with all of that, you can get your attack really, really high. So mine, I think, is very high for my level for a non-cash player, and I've focused really a lot in attack. I have 8,000, and I am lacking on health and defense. But I've done that because when you go for world boss events, which I think is very important, you need as much attack as possible. And also in the world boss events, you can buy buffs up to 50% with vouchers, so you can do that also. Have a look at some of my world boss events where I explain that. So I think that's it. So thanks for watching. I hope that was useful for you. So click like if you enjoyed that video, it always helps. Subscribe to my channel, check other videos I made, and that's it. Thanks for watching.